Yo, yeah, this is what we got today. And I always have wax around this place. I need to work on that. But anyway, this video is about it's something that I was talking about with my sister and I think with one of my friends. I realized that like I was setting eye on things and there was a time like I was doing like uh visual merchandising. Like I still do it, but that I think sparked something in me. Yeah. So I've kind of been thinking about it, and then I realized that my dad was a photographer. Like he was like very very cool, and um, like back then, and yeah, he was like very cool, and he would. So whenever he's trying to like try a new spot for his clients, um, I was like the muse. I would put it this way. So he'd always tell me like stand there, do this, do that. So I grew up in a space where like my dad is always like, yeah, get ready for the camera. Like, yeah, I have a lot of pictures of like when I was a kid, and yeah, so it was like that. A week wouldn't go without him maybe like taking pictures of me, like random ones. And when I was like five, 6 ish, yeah, so he bought me a camera. No, he didn't buy me a camera when I was like 5 and 6. I think when I was like 7. But when I was 5 and 6, um, on his camera, like I think yeah, he was like the film ones. The last picture on the film was meant for me. Yeah. So that means I had to take like one shot, and that shot had to be like super perfect. And I think when you're a kid, you're like trying to like make everything perfect because I knew like that's the only one I had, like that's the only shot I had. And yeah, so I would maybe photograph my mom and dad together, like my mom or like my dad, or like just random stuff. But I think I did photograph my dad more. um yeah, and then when I was like 7, as I said, he got me like a pink camera. It was Canon, I think. Yeah, it was. And so whenever he would go like to do some work, I was also there, like, taking pictures. And it was mostly like parties, um graduations, or like when a kid is born. He liked like those kind of stories. So yeah, I just realized that, yo, it's been a crazy journey. And because like my eye on things is just a little bit, like the way that I view things is very different. And I just realized, like, yeah, I think that's the reason. Because almost every day I was being taught to like have a perfect eye for the camera, like when I'm taking a picture. um but I think when I started working in the fashion industry, just became something that I just wanted like the product to look perfect. So I was very like fixed on details. Yeah, it was all about details. And yeah, I think even like that kind of eye that I have, it just kind of got worse because in visual merchandising, you have to like have that correct detail thing. And yeah, so that's my story. Just realized that my dad put this on me. Yeah, yeah, that's so crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Because I'm like visualizing right now, like when I was a kid and we're like under this tree at home, and he's just like probably like sitting somewhere, and he's like, yeah, take the shot. And I'm like, I'm like trying to like make sure it's good. Um, yeah, I'm back. So trying to like, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I think that's so cool. Um, and my dad just said he misses my voice, so that means I have to call him because he missed my voice. Yeah, and I have to charge this. My friend got it for me. I had one and then I lost it. And I had another one my mom got for me. And my friend got this one. And I'm experiencing it. It's really, really cool. I think I'm getting to like understand how it works. Yeah, but shout out to my dad. Yeah, shout out to my dad and my cousin brother and my grandmother. Those three people are like very like important to me. They taught me a lot. It's like those three people. But yeah. And then also when I was a kid, like my dad used to like dress me with boys and girls pieces. Let's say I would wear probably super baggy jeans, boys jeans, and then like a less top. And when I became like a teenager, it was kind of hard to now navigate through that, because I think even like the fashion system in my country was just like dying, and now I had like this whole crazy style that people didn't understand, and they made me feel weird. That was so hard. It was very crazy and hard. But when I look at myself right now, my style is still the same thing that my dad used to dress me. I love like less tops, just anything in less. And I just, yeah, like I was going through like some of the pictures that he took me, and I'm like, oh, I still maintain the same style, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, crazy. And because my sister also like told me about it, and then she was like, "Oh, you still have the same style." I'm like, yeah. Like I don't mind like to play with pieces, like the boys' pieces and the girls' pieces. I think that's actually cool. And I think um yeah, I think it's just like a remix of the way my dad raised me and the kind of fashion he put me on. Then when I was staying with my grandma, she put me on some stuff. And then my cousin brother, I remember there was a time I was wearing like mini dresses and supras. Like where I'm from, it wasn't a thing. Like people are looking at me like that's weird, because I was trying to wear a dress because my grandmother's what she wanted. And then supras were like very cool that time. So yeah, I was trying to like balance the two. But yeah, I'll say this again. Shout out to my dad. I think about my dad every single day. I think of my dad every single day, and I miss my dad. So I'm gonna call him. Yeah, I'm gonna call him. And now being an adult, I'm just realizing how so many things are rooted in me from just like watching him live his life. So bye, and thank you for coming to my late night thoughts. By the way, I just had white rice with salmon. I didn't have mango to add mango to it, because that would have been super, super cool. So yeah, that's what I've had for dinner. And for lunch, I had matcha and a banana. Yeah, I woke up a bit late because I slept very, very, very late. But yeah, thank you for your kind words, your support, everything. If you're hating, just fuck out of here.